KTVU is continuing our Giving Day drive, focusing on Bay Area nonprofits. And throughout the month of August, we're going to be highlighting organizations committed to making the Bay Area a better place to learn. And today we're talking about the SupplyBank.org. It gets school supplies to students who are homeless or from low-income families. And joining me now is Executive Director Benito Delgado-Olson. And gosh, it's great to see you. I remember when we met, it was a few years ago when you were just starting this organization. Yeah. Great to hear that you're continuing this fabulous work. Explain to viewers at home how the organization works, where the supplies come from, and how you get them to the students who need them the most.
Well, certainly. Thank you for having us, and great to see you again. SupplyBank.org is a lot like what you would think of as a regional food bank, but for supplies. And so just like a food bank centralizes procurement, in-kind giving, pre-pandemic volunteerism, and other resources into one entity and passes on those savings into the community by distributing food to food pantries, SupplyBank.org does the same with more than 450 partners across the state, and many in the Bay Area, and in this case, particularly school districts.
Yeah, and it seems like this issue, especially getting kids ready to go back to school, is really important amid this pandemic. How has the current situation impacted what you're doing and how you've been able to reach students?
It's I think it's a tough situation for everyone, but at SupplyBank.org, we're fortunate to have an excellent team and excellent partners that can help us step up to meet this challenge. We're continuing what we normally do, which is to focus on school supplies and all the essentials that young boys and girls need, regardless of whether they're retaining lessons at home or in the classroom. But we're also adding things like hand sanitizers, face masks for providers, things like infrared thermometers, and other essentials that are just necessary for the health, comfort, and safety of low-income children and families during this difficult time.
Yeah, certainly the supplies have changed a little bit amid the pandemic with those necessities. Let's talk a little bit about how you connect with students, because we are talking about those who might not have a home address or maybe not be in school every day.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't want to be overly technical, but there is a law called the McKinney-Vento Homeless Assistance Act, which requires every school district in the country to have a point person, or for bigger districts, a team who identify and track kids identified as homeless or known to be homeless that are enrolled in our public school districts. And so by partnering directly with them, we're able to take these resources, which are very difficult for them to afford and obtain on their own, and pass it through so that they can provide it to the children and to the families who need it, and unfortunately in many cases would otherwise go without it. So that's part of why we're so thankful for this partnership with KTVU.
Yeah, that is a sad reality, but we here at KTVU are glad to be helping you out. Final question for you, Benito, about how many students has your organization been able to help?
It's hard to quantify throughout the course of the pandemic, but it has been hundreds of thousands. We've certainly grown quite a bit since we first met and had our first partnership with KTVU. And with the support and continued support of your loyal viewers and the public at large, I think we can really step up and meet the need this coming school year. It is a challenge, but it's something that everybody can do to help by just contributing what they can.
Yeah, it's a challenge that we can all overcome together. Well, Benito,
Absolutely.
Great to see you again. Thanks so much, and continued success on helping students who really need it. Appreciate it. And again, if you would like to contribute to our Giving Day drive today to support SupplyBank.org, just go to ktv.com/givingday. And while